I'm feeling a little bit sensitive around the subject of company culture. We have always had in our company this just an incredible value around our family feel and the passion that we put in, our competitive spirit, and the way we connect to each other. And it's so much more than an office party. Our culture is kind of what we rely on. Well, pre-COVID, we were a 75 to 80% on-site company. We weren't distributed the way we are now. And so when COVID hit and we have become 100% an at-home remote workforce, as everyone else has, it's been challenging for us to retain that sense of connectivity and emotional passion between us. So along the way, we've been trying different things. And today in this video, we're going to share 5 things that we're doing to enhance our company culture. And in the handout that you can email at the address on the screen, we'll provide you with a list of all sorts of ideas that you can use to try to engage more with your own teams. So we know that culture is good decision making. It's about communication, openness, and sharing organizational values. But we looked at it and tried to find ways that would apply to who we are. So the first thing we did is we started to invite all of our team members across the company to an all-hands Zoom meeting every Friday afternoon. It's not something we did before. And to be honest, I think we probably should have done it a long time ago, because it's created a relatability among our team members, and it gives us an opportunity to celebrate wins across the entire company, and to really explore issues around uncertainty. And it's been really, truly excellent. Now, I wasn't sure if it was really resonating with everyone, so we did a very short survey. We've been doing a lot of surveys lately, very short ones, but they've been quite impactful. And we asked how our team members felt about it, and it was anonymous. We had 72% of people that chose to continue it weekly, 26% preferred bi-weekly, and then a couple said monthly, or one person said not at all. So they felt that we were very clear and we didn't need to chat every week. Now this all Zoom is creating a more cohesive communication and a more impactful way of relating to each other. We take calls or chat or a text to let us know what the questions are, and that allows us to engage in a Q&A that's a little bit more live and does promote our culture that way. The second thing we did is we've had a lot of the parents in our company who are feeling really that it's very challenging to keep their kids having some rituals and habits in their homes. So we actually put out there, we created a kind of kids club per se, where our employees signed up their children between the ages of 4 and 10. And we found 14 different leaders. Now, most of them are young student leaders, high school. One is a teacher who's currently not working. And we also have a grandma who signed up to read every day to this group of children at 4 o'clock, and the kids can just Zoom and listen to her read. We have others that are doing dance classes and crafts, but mostly it's a one-on-one experience. You're assigned to a student leader who's doing Taekwondo, or I don't know, doing crafts or any kind of thing that's important to that child, maybe learning lyrics of a song. And we also had this week, we got a submission from Mason, who actually wanted to learn how to make version Caesars. And so his student leader, Charlie, actually gave him the opportunity to do that. And they created all sorts of, fun, kid cocktails together, which is pretty sweet. So the kids are doing 3 to 5 hours a week. And our student leaders are paid. It is free to the employee, but we are paying for the student leader or the young leader. And that's kind of a win-win for everyone, isn't it? It gives them a little bit of employment and some structure to their week, and then for the kids as well. So going on, we also have for our fitness buffs, one of my daughters, who's 17, who loves fitness, had offered in week 1 to host lunchtime fitness classes of all sorts of things, from Zumba to yoga and that kind of thing. And everyone so far has really enjoyed it. I think they've done more than 50 classes. She released a survey this week, and we're finding some people want to have nighttime or morning classes a little bit more, and mostly people want to work on strength training. So this, again, is free to our team members, and they just sign up. We sometimes get 3 or 4 people in a class, and other times, you'll have 10 or even more. And so it gives people a chance from different offices to diss each other a little bit online about their fitness. And then the other thing she added to it are a few challenges, like 10-day challenges, where one day you have to drink water for points, the next day you have to make a healthy snack, and another day, you have to cut your sugar. I actually managed to get to day 7, and by day 8 it was like a healthy dessert and no wine, and that didn't work out for me, so I didn't win the challenge. But 5 out of our 31 stayed super committed and did really well. The fourth thing that we did is we added a book club. That one's pretty self-explanatory. Evening, lunchtime, literature, fun book, just something to chat around. And then on the last piece, the fifth piece that we've really been working on is continuing with the rituals that we had former to working from home, where our company anniversaries really matter to us. Our team time on Friday. We loved having socials and just, being kind of ridiculous together. So we've tried to add this back in a different way. So instead of going to a stellar restaurant and enjoying an employee's anniversary, instead we're sending them, the best we can from Skip the Dishes or the best we can from Uber Eats. And we're hosting kind of like a virtual lunch for them. And we're sharing, we're still doing some of the trivia that we would have done before, or a skit, or something to really highlight the successes that this person has brought in the last year. So we've made our company anniversaries meaningful, but just in a different way. It was my birthday recently, and people sent me the worst photo they could find of me with their face in front of it, and I didn't even know these photos had never been deleted, but it was a good time. There's just this energy and time that people are investing in giving back to the other person. So I challenge you with the rituals that you have in your company to see how you could, bring them into a more virtual reality, I guess. So again, if you want to take a look at what we've attached, it gives you all sorts of ideas around, trivia or items that you can either get for free online, or things that you might want to sign up for and pay for to create a little bit more culture and engagement in your teams. It's funny, when we're talking about Zoom today, I read that 300 million people are using Zoom every day, and we're certainly one of the big proponents of it. We're using GoToMeetings and Microsoft Teams, and all of it's really working well to create that engagement. It's not the same as that in-person eyeball. I miss it a lot. But I do think that this new virtual culture is going to be here for a long time, and I hope we all can find virtue in this new virtual world. So wishing you safety.